0-1-1. Second serve. 0-1-2.
Great shot right at the feet.
What do you know about, I mean, these are a couple new players here, Hayden. Liz Truluck, she subbed in for Caitlin Christian due to injury.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen, she plays really good, plays her heart out. It's kind of what you want.
Yeah, Liz hasn't been playing too long on the PPA tour, but she hits the ball very well. Good drives, good hands at the net, two-handed backhand, solid.
She's also been playing the Challenger Series with PPA recently.
Yeah, the Challenger Series is so awesome for these players who don't have that experience. Get the reps out there, understand the court structure.
A little bit higher pace too out there.
Yeah.
Ran perfectly too with the Challenger team.
0-1-1.
You got Martin Emmrich there down on the sideline cheering for his wife. Didn't think he was going to be playing on the same team this weekend. Pretty cool.
Very cool experience for them. Have they played together?
They definitely had started playing, if my memory corrects, when they first started playing the sport, transitioning to tennis. And fun fact, Martin Emmrich used to play with Tina Pisnik back in the day as he transitioned from tennis. So definitely close ties with Tina, both Martin and Tammy.
1-1-1.
Great cross court right there.
Point.
3-1.
3-1-1.
Oh, beautiful shot. Way to hold it.
The Squeeze are highly the favorites right now, but it looks like the Hogs are just fighting their way through. Classic pickleball, a lot of dinking, which is great to see.
Yeah, Carolina doesn't have much to lose. 2 subs out, they're playing free, and it's showing.
Storyline of the week would be if they beat the Orlando Squeeze.
4-1-2.
Yeah, pretty clear strategy with the Hogs. Really going after Samantha Parker. You know, Samantha's super solid player, really good singles player. Hasn't had a whole lot of results just yet on the Carvana PPA tour, but Squeeze definitely sees something in her, and she's got a lot to prove. She's ready.
Like, good energy too.
Yeah. Quick side out for the Hogs.
Now they've started off hot. I can't wait to see them close it out, honestly.
Like that ball might have stayed in. Samantha hit it anyway, all good. 5-1-2. There we go.
It's out.
Against the Orlando Squeeze.
Orlando Squeeze also had a pickle by Jesse Irvin and Jeannie Bouchard in Orlando. This kind of seems maybe potentially like that match if they don't have a little rally coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Samantha has played. Here.
162.
The Hogs just seem so free, and they're almost having a fun time out there.
There you go. Yeah, Lacy may be small in stature, but when she plays big over there on the left side, she's got a lot of power. Yeah, I don't think Samantha and Lacy have played a whole lot outside of obviously MLP reps, which these early on tournaments are so crucial for the later part of the season.
You've been seeing a lot of people playing with their MLP teammates, just like Hayden Patrick and Kate Fahey. I think it's benefiting both sides because you have these teams who are now playing PPAs and building more of the chemistry on and off the court as well.
Yeah, yeah, chemistry is huge. I mean, in MLP, it's everything. You know, it's a team-based sport. It's how can you get 4 individuals to come together, fight for one each other. And I don't know how many times we've seen some of these gender losses. You know, teams go down 0-2 and then they come back and win both mixed matches to get to a dream breaker and win the whole thing. So
yep.
It's never over. Well, there's four games.
Yeah, you see the Shock probably have some of the best team chemistry, and now the Phoenix Flames are kind of coming out there with Brandt being such a good coach and leader on the team. So it's great to see MLP just growing in chemistry. Ooh,
definitely.
Big swing right there. Lacy just plays so big and free almost. It's kind of inspiring, you know, you watch her play and it's just a different level.
Yeah, she's you know, she's one of those players who's been able to play, you know, through MLP with some of these top players. I mean, Lacy's a top player herself, but you know, she played with the New York Hustlers in 2023 with Anna Bright. You know, Anna Bright chose her to be on her team. You know, there's a lot you can learn from some of these top players, and you know, Lacy's kind of just wiggled her way into be a top player over the past couple years. She plays with the Kawamotos as well. You know, I think it's good to play with different players, good diversity.
Yeah,
I like the lob selection.
The Orlando Squeeze are hyped right now. You see Fed in the back just clapping for his teammates. Saying right here, right now.
That's just Lacy being big there. She's again, she can take that court, and you know, that's the shuffle to the right. You know, that crab walk. AJ Kohler, shout out big man AJ Kohler. We thought we were going to see you this weekend like last weekend, but that's a Ross Whitaker and Martin Emmrich affair.
Yep. Big swing right there, just puts it in the corner perfectly. Squeeze are slowly coming back. Let's see if the Hogs can hold them.
6-4-1.
Big drive down the line. Got to keep him honest down the line. It's a low percentage shot, but keeping him honest is you know, part of the game. You got Lacy who's trying to cover that middle. Sometimes it's smart to go behind the player who's trying to poach and cover that middle. Little stalemate for the Hogs for a little bit. Haven't scored since the side out. Squeeze, just squeezing their way back in, huh, Hayden?
Yep.
All right. 5-6-1, Samantha Parker. You can't leave that too high. She's going to put that away every time.
Some great dinking right here.
Oh, that's a good roll. I mean, the roll is such an effective shot. It's so offensive. Like, back at home, if you want to learn next level dinking, besides just a cut dink, that roll is solid. Very offensive.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That's a poach.
Just great poach by Lacy right there.
How many times are you going to see her do that? I mean, I'd love to see the Hogs adjust a little bit, go behind her on their fourth shot. Good counter by Liz. Yeah, Liz has primarily had some results on the single side of the game, but she's definitely looking to prove herself in MLP to transition over to the PPA Tour.
I mean, the Challenger program she's got a couple medals there. I think it builds confidence too, and I think she's playing very confident right now.
Squeeze look like they're just going back to fundamental pickleball as Lacy misses that. Wish she could get it back, but we got ourselves a game here, 7-7. All right. Let's see if the Squeeze can get a little run here.
7-7-1.
Hey, and I got a question for you with the Squeeze. They just came last week from Orlando. Their home court, home field advantage. Do you think they're feeling anything coming to someone else's court per se? I know we're still young in the MLP world here, but do you think home court advantage is a thing or will be a thing?
I think it's a thing already. You hear Columbus Sliders, everyone's yelling OHIO out here, and
let's go.
I think home court advantage is here, and I think the Orlando Squeeze really put on a great show. They had the orange court. They made an appearance, and they made it bright.
Yeah, there's definitely no lack in the Squeeze from a branding perspective and fan engagement. So we'd love to see that.
Yep. What a flick. Wow.
It's a good combo. Some people call that the V shot. There's a little boomerang shot there where you hit where the player's coming from. Super smart. Lacy knows what she's doing with that. Trying to close this out for the Squeeze. Just deep.
Just a little bit far out. Now we have the men's coming up.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, we know what Tamaryn Emmrich can do. He's been on this stage before. Ross Whitaker is definitely not a new pickleball player. He has had his reps over the years, and yeah, tall, lengthy guy. You see that backhand punch. He's trust me, he is ready to fight and prove himself on the stage.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for him too. Maybe gets drafted after this if he plays well.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity if you play well in MLP. We've seen that time and time again.
It'll be interesting to see the team chemistry here. I'm sure these two haven't played together. You have teams like the Ranchers who come out and their team chemistry is unmatched. You have Ryan, the coach, the GM. He's just always firing on all cylinders. And you don't see anyone on the Hogs bench, on coaches, GMs, nothing. So I wonder how that kind of affects their team chemistry too.
Yeah, you know, I totally agree. I think chemistry is everything. You know, the support system's everything. You know, you look at the PPA tour where you have these players traveling all around and really no support system. You have an opportunity to have that chemistry here on an MLP format. So definitely love to see GMs out there, coaches, anyone that can rally the troops. Definitely goes a long way.
Great point right here. Fed with the drop, great get. Fed just closes it out.
Yeah, you're looking at literally yin and yang, polar opposites. Fed and Dylan have countless reps together. Ross and Martin, definitely the latter, opposite. But you know, 1 game to 11, anything can happen, right?
Yep. It'll be interesting to see if they use any timeouts in the first 6 points, or they're just going to keep rolling. I love seeing Fed play. He's so animated. He just plays with so much passion.
Yeah, Fed is he's a dog out there. He trains super hard. You know, there's a reason why he had that massive progression really 2 years ago. The word is out with a lot of different voices here, from the Shock to the Ranchers to, of course, Dallas.
Wow.
You know, taking it back. Dallas looked amazing in Orlando. They definitely didn't lose a step. I feel like they probably gained 5 steps.
Yeah.
So it's tough. You know, I think the first half of the year with some of these new teams coming together, there's of course going to be some changes, some trades, just like there always is, you know, with certain teams. So that could shake some things up. But
I mean, the Flash and Shock kept the same roster. Mark Motham had a little boost set up saying he's not like the Dallas Mavericks owner or GM, and he's not going to trade his players. I thought that was one of the funniest things in pickleball so far this year.
Yeah, it was, you know, the whole Dallas Mavericks, I feel like that had a lot to do with what they did with Luka Doncic and AD,
yeah,
Anthony Davis, and unfortunately we saw the other night that it didn't work out for the Lakers. I'm a SoCal guy, so unfortunately we're going to be searching again next
year.
season.
Yeah. Hopefully LeBron's done.
LeBron.
Yeah.
You can come out to Columbus to support your Hustlers. Your Hustlers team. We'd love to have you here. He's an Ohio guy. You never know where LBJ is going to be, but. Here we go, you know, 2-6. Let's get back to Tamaryn Emmrich here, serving to Dylan. Oh, yeah.
Left that ball a little bit too high.
Yeah, Dylan, you know, you mentioned paddles. Dylan has a new paddle deal that was announced, Volair. Congrats, Dylan.
Only signed player by them. It's a big deal.
Dylan is a class act on and off the court. Great representative for our sport. Anyone who gets a chance to say hi to Dylan when you cross him in the wild, definitely do that.
And Dylan misses that serve. It just seems like he's a little bit off right now.
I'll tell you what's on though. That fresh cut from Dylan Frazier. That is.
That's the reason.
That's it.
That is the reason.
You know, it's a new look. You know, new paddle, new look.
Rebranded.
Rebranded. It's out in North Carolina, the PPA, him and Eric Onsens.
What a run.
A great run, great to see. Heard they're going to be playing more tournaments together, so love that new partnership.
Yeah. Eric's one of those guys too, just a class act. One of the nicest people I've came across in pickleball. Seems like those two together just have such a good vibe and passion for the game.
Yeah, both South Florida boys as well. I don't know many top players that don't have the license plate and license of the state of Florida.
Yeah.
So a lot of players moving down to Delray, Boca area. Real estate agents, probably love that, huh?
Absolutely.
Just gotta play pickleball and you move down there.
6-4-1.
Sitting on that.
He's ready.
Little counter from Ross Whitaker says, I'm here.
They're keeping it close.
Ross Whitaker's got to be, what, 6'4"?
He's a tall
6'5"?
guy. Yeah, I feel short next to him. I'm 5'10".
I feel short to most folks too, Hayden. Yeah, we're representing for the Jaumes of the world. That's, we're on Team Jaume.
Yep. Jaume and Zane are your guys, 6'0" guys. Anything special about those two that really stands out in MLP?
Yeah, so I actually was the assistant GM for the Hustlers when Jaume was drafted in Challenger a couple years ago, and we saw definitely the talent on the single side. He was energetic, he had that touch, and took a risk with him, but obviously he's developed and worked hard to be one of the top players in all three disciplines, mixed, gender, and singles. So I think there's definitely an X factor there, energy, some upside, and you just hope they develop the way you'd like. Yep. Same with Zane. Zane's super fiery. He's had some solid singles results, had some good doubles wins, and he definitely stands out there. He has a good tennis pedigree as well. So.
Timing. 6-4-1.
You just know Feddy and Dylan are gonna be patient out there, structure their point, consistent on the ding. They're definitely pushing Ross to see what he has. He's definitely proven himself where he can hang. Tough running to miss there, but definitely has the shots.
Right idea, wrong execution right there. Just
8-4-1.
see.
Fight a quarter every time I played, Hayden. That's saying.
You'll be a millionaire.
Second serve. 8-4-2.
Yeah, pickleball is all about execution. There's a lot of people that can hit the ball hard, drive, crash. They're very athletic, but to me, the thing that stands out with a lot of these top players is just the consistency, the shot selection.
Yeah.
The anticipation, obviously, is it's hard to teach that.
Yeah.
Usually that comes from another sport.
Yeah. Side out right here, 4-9-1. Let's see if they can go on a run.
4-9-1.
Flick, love that flick.
It's such a great shot.
It's tough.
4-9-2.
Down the middle solves the riddle, and the flicks too, I guess.
Yep.
Right out.
That's perfectly executed there by Dylan. I mean, you got a guy who's trying to poach, go behind him. Kills momentum there.
9-4-1.
Fed and Dylan's timeout really brought that heat. They came in
Serves
hot.
both corners.
10-4-1.
Game point here. Hey, Ross.
Second serve.
Here you go. Ross is fighting out there.
10-4-1.
Guy's got skills. Tough match.
I mean, to come in first game you're coming into and you still play.
We're going to start this match off 1-0.
So hopefully no dream breakers because they would be down 3.
Game 3, time in.
Yeah, and in rally scoring, that's
It's big.
that stuff. So we got Liz Truluck playing with Ross Whitaker. Versus Fed and Lacy. So you know what that means, Hayden. We
What a
have
lob.
Mr. and Mrs. Emmrich playing together. Love that.
Another
The
great
double
lob, just
lob,
out.
so smart. Love it. You know, the shot selection, change it up. You know, pickleball is often about the unexpected shots.
The lob is so handy too. Lacy's a little bit shorter, so just getting it over her head is perfect.
Second serve.
Yeah, it is deceptive. When you're at that kitchen line and you have the same form with the dink cross court, you throw in the lob, puts yourself on offense, puts your opponent on defense. Beautiful shot. She took some off of that little wristy flick.
Orlando up 2. See if they can close this one out to get up 3, so no dream breaker.
Return by Liz, and even better drop by Fed.
Side out.
Fed's just so consistent. You can see it off the court too. He just is really putting in them hours.
0-2-1.
Too good, too good. Yeah, Fed's perfected that drop volley, huh?
Yeah, him and Hayden Patrick both kind of have it down to a T. Even Annalie Waters has been using it recently.
Yeah, it's an effective shot.
At the local park, I be doing that to the 45-year-olds to 75-year-olds, and it works works magic. That's how I win.
I'm sure they're real happy with you, Hayden, with that.
Yep.
Hey, you know,
They
do the same to you.
They love the lob though.
Yeah.
You know, that's the best part about pickleball. Everyone can play it, every age, every gender. That's what makes pickleball so fun for people to be in.
100%. My local park is now filled with all juniors, high schoolers are playing. It's hard for the adults to get a court.
Yeah, and what a shot right there. Just puts it away.
Nasty two-hander. Connor Garnett, I know you saw that.
0-2-1.
Oh, that's good speed up. Deceptive. Again, you know, the strategy normally for mix is, you know, guy, right, drives crash, tries to play big. That's probably what they're going with, you know, as new partners, trying to get some easy points, attack. There's that lob again. It's in. There it is. See? Great lob, you know. She missed that. She made the first one a minute ago, missed the second one, went right back to it. That tells you that she trusts her shot.
Yeah.
Trusts that lob. We'll probably see it again.
1-2 right here. They are going down the lines here.
Oh, she's there. You know, Fedi Jaume, Noe, they kind of perfected that, that cut volley cross court.
Yeah.
So much action on it.
Great drive right there. Fed with the Yola's just so dangerous. Zane Ford used to use the Yola, and ooh, I would not want to play him on that. And the 6-0, he's even gotten better, just his angles and everything. The 6-0 paddle really stands out for Zane.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of action. Appreciate that shout out, Hayden. Got some good stuff coming out this year. Should be fun. Yeah, I think here's my thoughts. You know, on paddle side, it's been power for the last year. You know, their certification's changing a little bit in the UPA to bring that down a little bit. I think we're going to see a lot more manipulation, action, spin, grit on the paddles.
Yeah.
You know, showcasing more athleticism, because every one of these players can drive the ball. I mean, every single one. That's why they're here. It's just how can you hit that softer ball and manipulate it where you want it to go. Placement over power, right?
Yeah, you have someone like Gabe Tardio who's not using that hot of a paddle, but the way he can angle those shots and get that shot down is very impressive.
He definitely showed us too that you don't need that paddle.
We're back right now. Squeeze leading 6-1. Just Lacy and Fed have been so consistent this game.
Yeah, definitely savvy vets. Not only playing together, but just thousands of reps on the 20x44.
Yeah. Great Dave Fleming quote right there.
Yeah.
Shout out Dave. And CC, I believe, right now.
I don't have, we haven't had 8-8 yet, Hayden, so, you know, we might need to steal the Snowman in the, I don't even know, the North Central quote?
Yeah. What a drive.
I mean, that is a great drive.
It's going to be fun seeing the husband and wife going out and playing and just having a good time. Playing free, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
Fed is all over the court. It's so good. Great speed up.
Yeah, see, and that's the other thing too. These players know when to speed up and where to speed up. I think where is the biggest part. Is, you know, you can speed up right at the body, but you know, these players are aiming at the hip, at the right shoulder. You know, when players are trying to poach, they're hitting where the player came from across the body as opposed to where the opponent is defending.
Yeah.
7-2-1. Schneeman serving to Ross. A little short return.
Fed just going for that speed up at the body. Just can't go around them and go through them.
And she's on it. I mean, Liz has one of the better two-handed backhands. I mean, a lot of women have great two-handed backhands.
Timeout coming up.
I used to play on the same MLP team with the fives. And yeah, you know, I think it's interesting when you go on the other opponent's sideline. You know, there's definitely something to say about that. But she was just trying to back herself up. There's some drama there for a little bit. I think it's good for the sport as long as everyone's
happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. I'm sure it won't be the last time that they chirp against each other.
Yeah. What a drive. Fed's just right behind it.
Yeah, the shock in the fives, I feel like, kind of developed even last year. The rivalries. I think there's a lot of rivalries in MLP, and that's just one of them. But that's a great attack by Liz Truluck. So much as it just getting up to the kitchen. You know, you win the kitchen, you win the game. That's my motto, Hayden.
Yeah, Liz and Ross just have nothing to lose right now. They could play so free and have some fun. And it seems like they're trying to do that right now.
Yeah. Liz is, you know, Liz partnered with Zane Ford and Carolina. Kind of seen her play before, but definitely saw a couple matches. Super great partner, positive. You know, has all the shots. So definitely Carolina got a steal with her. I think she was originally the alternate. So
Yeah.
42.
a run from the Hogs.
Down the line, what a shot.
Takes him off, Liz. That's Fedi's cheating in the middle. Go behind him. What we were talking about earlier.
Fed even gave her the little clap.
5-8-2.
He said, "Great shot." She seems like she's having fun right now. That's what you just have to play with.
Yeah, MLP should be fun. Should be competitive. Should be fun. That's what makes it different. On that team, supporting each other, being a good partner.
Down the middle.
Yeah.
Point. Timeout, Orlando.
Look at the Hogs right back in it. Ross Whitaker getting big down the middle. Timeout by the squeeze.
They had a great run right there.
Good
Let's
run,
see if
yeah.
they
Absolutely.
2 stops, get the ball back, and keep it going.
8-6-1.
I still think there's, this game is game of momentum for sure, even though we're not the rally scoring.
Second serve.
The rally scoring was a different breed. Longer games,
8-6-2.
but man, were they fun.
I've heard from it's like a 50-50 from players I've talked to. Some like the rally, some like traditional. For the viewers at home, most of us, for the most part, are playing side-out scoring, so it's easier to follow. But definitely, MLP is a different type of format, all in all, being a team.
Ross got big there, but didn't get through. I mean, they got the 2 stops, and now they're back. See if
They got a chance right here. I mean, you get to 8. Tie that up.
Ross recently signed with UPA. Nice to see a newcomer on tour.
Recently signed with UPA and automatically in for MLP. What a treat.
Great kids right now. Wow.
So good. They're trying to work their way. Oh, so good. Ross Whitaker
Ross is just
fired
hype.
up. Hey, sometimes it's being at the right place at the right time. Ross just signed with UPA. Now he's playing on the Carolina Hogs. Man, good for him.
Out.
Okay, our famous quote, Hayden, you ready?
I'm ready for it.
Snowman in the OH.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Dave Fleming for you, man. Dave Fleming, a Pittsburgh guy.
Loves pickleball. Dave Fleming's actually a really good pickleball player. Seen him play, and it kind of scares me. I don't want to play against him. Can't lose. Just a little bit
I
wide.
heard his two-handed backhand is no joke.
Yeah.
All right, we have
9-8.
we have a 9-8, and Fed's going to challenge the out call by the Hogs. Needs it, and he's trying to stop momentum. I get it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to, have the game up to Dylan and Samantha. He wants to close it out now.
Yep.
Ross and Liz say otherwise.
Yeah, and Ross just seems so excited right here. I'm excited to see him close this out. Honestly, really hope he does. Going big.
Smart leave. Definitely a skill set in its own right.
Side out right here, 8-9-1. See if the squeeze can squeeze it out.
Let's see what you did there.
Copied you from earlier. Ross with
Pretty
a flip.
sure that was part of the reason they chose that name. Definitely have no idea, but
Orlando orange juice.
squeeze that too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably more so.
Florida's known for their orange juice. One more stop and side out. Yep.
Wow.
You could just see it on Ross right now.
Yeah, Ross is fine,
Ross wants
and Ross
this.
believes.
Yeah, Ross really.
That's a big part of this.
I mean, this is potentially the biggest game of his career so far. Really make a name for himself. Wow, Liz.
Got to get to the kitchen. Tough shot. Sorry, you get another one here. And you got Fetty and Lacy there. They're doing all they can to make sure that they get this ball back right now. You get to 10,
Side
yeah.
out.
You get to 10, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But side out, back to Lacy.
8-9-1.
Probably see back to fundamental pickleball here. Get to the kitchen, dink it out, take their opportunity when they can.
Short return.
Liz goes for the bold lob yet again.
The lob is...
Stone face, Truluck. She's going to do this again.
She loves the lob.
8-9-2.
It's a weapon. That's another AJ Kohler reference there. AJ was probably one of the first players to she got bold there. Told you she was going to do it again. I don't know if that was a lob though, Hayden.
I think she tried it. It just didn't work out too much.
Yeah.
As I would say if I was playing, it's the paddle, never me. So don't worry about it, Liz.
Yeah, you're right. I got you. All right, here we go. 9-9. This is anyone's ball game. Who executes, right? This is. Oh, that's just
Fed with the counter. He's just
tough speed up. You know, off your back foot, off of the bounce. Fetty's sitting on
10-9-2.
that.
Point game. 11.
I mean, that's just it's fundamental pickleball.
great run by Ross and Liz.
So good. You know, shout out to the pickle fam all around.
Wide. 1-1 now. Again, you have to have a point go to the squeeze because they have someone else playing for the Hogs.
Yeah, starting the game out down 1. I like that rule. You know, you have subs for a reason.
That's why the squeeze have 2 alternates go everywhere with them. The Hustlers also do. I mean, very smart. Good investment.
1-1-1.
Yeah, you know, going to 6 players on the roster, I like it. I'd love to see the sport get to where you can sub in a player mid-match.
Yep.
I'd love to see you could sub in a single specialist at a dream breaker. You know, we're pretty far, I would think, from that, but we're definitely getting there. We're progressing.
Yeah. Starting off hot. You can tell the chemistry is just there. Dylan and Samantha just not stopping anything. Oh, there's one stop. Dylan Frazier put it away. I think he heard me.
Yeah, Dylan with that fresh cut. Those ears are open, man.
Yeah. Dylan's been in pickleball for so long now. I feel like everyone's met Dylan Frazier throughout the years. One of the nicest people on tour. Always smiling, always has a little laugh to him.
Yeah, and Dylan, you know, stories been told with him. Started playing with his mom, was a baseball player, and you know, what a shot, overhead by Martin. I think there's a lot of similarities with baseball players, with the way you move on the pickleball court. Yep. You're playing offense and defense. Shout out Rob Cassidy, heard that once from him, where while you're playing pickleball, it's almost like fielding a ball and hitting a ball at the same time. So there's probably a reason why Dylan progressed pretty quickly when he first started playing.
Soccer with the footwork, baseball with the hand-eye.
Yeah, footwork, right? Anna Lee, soccer player, played tiny bit of tennis. Casey Campbell, shout out him. He's been
big soccer
doing
guy.
some cross training with a soccer ball.
Big return. Almost with behind the back. I've been seeing a lot more players trying to go for the behind the back shot. Jaume, Rafa, you know, they all try to do it. Is it a trick shot or is that an actual shot in their books?
Those players are just too fast. Hey,
Yeah.
just overrun the ball. Only way is stick that paddle out behind you. No, it's cool. I mean, we've seen a good amount of those on top 10. Jay DeVilliers, he's pretty accurate with that.
Big French guy right there. Next up, we have the Phoenix Flames versus the New York Hustlers.
4-1-2.
Let's go.
Are you excited
Go
for that one?
Hustlers. Yeah, it'll be good. You know, a lot of synergy with a lot of these players. You know, Tyson used to play on the Hustlers.
Sox.
Jack used to play on the Hustlers. You got Helena playing Proton with Phoenix Flames and the Proton team.
After review, the call the court is overturned. The ball is in. Carolina Hogs, you lose one free challenge.
You know, ATPs are a thing of the past, being a cool shot. Maybe still at some rec parks, but defending the ATP, take yourself back into position to continue the point. Seems to be more or less what players are starting to practice.
Point, timeout, change ends, 6-1.
Side out change ends right here. We're back. Orlando Squeeze up 6-1. Carolina Hogs just not having any luck this tournament. Ben Johns and Colin Johns pulled out due to indoor lighting. Just, you saw, if you watched the first game, you could see Ben gave up match point during mixed. Glad to see at least the men's doubles here. They did try very hard, and Ross is just having a day. 11-9 in his mixed game. Sadly, so lost.
You know, they say next man, next woman up, right?
Yep. Almost had the tweener there, just missed it barely.
1-6-2. Yes, I'll recall it.
Ross Whitaker stays ready, so he doesn't have to get ready.
I mean, looking at him on the sideline, he wants to be in.
He wants to play more.
He
And
wants
you know
to be
what?
in.
He will. I'm pretty sure he's going to stay in for the remainder of the tournament.
Yeah, I could double check that right now. I think so.
Good for him, if that's the case. There's momentum. They lost 9-11 to Fed and Lacy in the first mixed match.
Yeah.
Definitely can build upon that.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be Martin, Ross, Tammy, and Zoe. So I think it'll be interesting to see.
And Zoe, yeah.
I haven't seen Zoe play.
Hustlers play Carolina, so I also study some film right now.
Yeah. Go back to the drawing board. Some people they haven't seen yet this year. Dylan Frazier with the ATP, great defense. Just barely misses that. Tammy has had a great season so far. I know some people have been iffy on her, but from what I've seen, she's a great teammate, great person,
Yeah.
and she plays to her best.
100%. Such a good person. She tries as hard as she possibly can, has great skill sets.
Timeout.
That's what you want in a player of the MLP.
Yeah. It's MLP, it's such a great season, and
Yeah.
you know, here we go. Wow, athletic right there.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate to indoor pickleball. I think there should be opportunities to play outdoor. I like indoor controlled environment, especially for amateurs, being able to play without any weather delays or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just the courts, you know. There's not a lot of facilities that have that many indoor courts. So until then, we'll definitely be having a good amount of outdoor tournaments. So we're at match point, 10-1.
10-1 on the
Martin
2,
having
I
a good
believe.
time out there.
He's just smiling, nothing to lose, just having fun. That's how we should be playing MLP. Side out. Let's see if they can
Not
make
over.
Hey, maybe they'll make the run.
You just like to see them out trying, fighting, doing whatever they can. It's not over. Teams are watching this.
Yeah.
that two-handed.
Second serve.
That's the shot, though. You know, you're not hitting where he's going. You're going where he came from, cross body.
Yeah.
Human eye can't catch up to that.
2-10-2. See if the squeeze can get the closeout right here and get the ball back. Big. Just
Perfection.
got big. Yeah. See it on the replay. Just
That chain too is icy with Tamaryn Emmrich's chain.
he was up there.
Love the sweatbands too. Love the two sweatbands, one on each wrist.
See if they close it out. 10-3-1.
That'll do it.
Great match. Orlando swept from, I mean, really, really big respects to the Hogs for coming out here.
Yeah.
Some never playing together and just coming together and playing great, honestly. 11-9 in the first mixed game. Just, it's very respectable.
100%.